You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello, and welcome to Triviality, the game where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. My name is Neal. I'm here with Jeff and Matt. How is everyone this evening? Little peek behind the curtain. It's nighttime.
Oh, is it?
Ooh. It is.
It's hard to tell because we have literal blankets up over the windows. So
I know. We never know what time it is here.
Is it the same hedgehog blanket that's been there for 10 years?
yes, sir.
It is. It is. And who knows what will happen when we move to a new studio?
Is it coming with it?
Absolutely, it's coming with. You got to have the hedgehog blanket.
Yeah,
Neal, I was wondering for the new studio, they make custom neon lights if you want to do a Triviality neon light.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun. Yeah.
It's only like $80. It'll be for our video content.
Yeah, we'll get it. We actually we'll have to talk after we're on air about some details of the new studio, whether we're going to be on workout balls, chairs, have a table. Maybe do one of those chiropractor tables so we can lay down and record with our face through the little hole and lay down. Actually, that might be really elite to just be laying down with our face through the hole and record that way. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We might fall asleep, but I don't think so.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, Jeff would definitely.
Jeff would. But Ken isn't here today. Ken is actually getting an adjustment of his own. We're not sure if the doctor is certified or not, but he's getting adjusted in multiple ways, so he'll be back at some point soon. But we have some great guests with us today for this evening edition of Triviality. We're going to start with someone that was on the show not too long ago. He was in studio for the show when he was playing with us, but he's going to be hosting today's game, Savage Superstar, on Patreon from our own city, from Chicago. Cole Biltgen. How are you, Cole?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here, and we're happy to have you hosting today's game. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're up to.
I'm Cole. I'm from Chicago, where I live with my wife and like 2.5 cats. And
Is it the top half or the bottom half?
some of them are just missing parts.
Okay, fair enough.
It's three cats with a total of 3 eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I love playing bar trivia, and hosting sounds a little more fun than getting all the answers wrong.
Yeah, I think that way you don't have to worry about getting the answers wrong because you have all the power. So you're the Thanos of the trivia world here. Well, we loved having you in studio last time. We got a great selfie with you. You brought us some cupcakes, which was really, really nice and made our day. And you had an awesome Wayne's World hat, which you're also wearing again this week. So we're excited to have you here.
Yeah. Wayne's World is the best. I wear this hat all the time.
It is. I was just telling someone who's never seen it, who was a little younger, and I was like, "Oh, I remember when Wayne was advertising for Pizza Hut in the middle of the movie?" And they're like, "What are you talking about? I've never seen the movie." I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, we'll figure this out next time."
That's a crime.
It is a crime. Well, thank you for being here, and we need a guest player, and we had him on the show not too long ago, and we're excited to have him back, coming to us from Winona, Minnesota, Oakland 5 supporter on Patreon, Andrew Elmquist. What's up, Andrew?
What's up, guys? Happy to be here. Happy to be a part of your team today.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. We know we were talking a little bit before we started recording. You're going through the back catalog, simultaneously listening to all the new episodes. So we know that you've been binging a lot of content, raising a young toddler. But what else is new in your world, and what are you doing over in Winona?
Yeah, I realized I didn't mention this last time. I work at a company called Windcraft, so we sell not apparel sports merchandise, sports teams. So like when I'm not writing pub trivia or playing it, I'm selling like non-apparel to sports teams. Like I get to go travel around and sell stuff, and like I'm gearing up to go to the MLB All-Star game in July. So really looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a Triviality jersey at some point and figure out a design with you, and then we can have a softball team or something. I don't know.
That'd be something.
That's fair. It would be something.
They would, yeah, that's right. And how's it being a dad?
Yeah, it's great. We have a 20-month-old son right now, and my wife is pregnant with our second. So
Congratulations!
Congrats!
Thank you. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited for Ken McNeil to come into this world. But
Jeff, if it's a girl.
Jeff, if it's a girl, that's right. But we're all going to play together today. So today is going to be our Pub Triviality style, one of our other formats from our classic Triviality style, where we're all going to play as a team. You play against us at home, try to beat our score for Cole's game. And Andrew, I think you have today's team name for you, me, Jeff, and Matt.
Yeah. In honor of the second kid, maybe a shout out to our friend Vin Diesel. We're going to be Too Baby, Too Tired.
All right. So Too Baby, Too Tired. If you have been listening to our latest episodes, you know that, like I said, we're going to be playing against you. So it's just going to be a ton of great questions, and we're going to throw it to Cole to get started.
Right on. All right, let's hop in. So, question 1. In 1996, the first mammal cloned from an adult cell, Dolly the sheep, was born at the Roslin Institute in Midlothian, Scotland. Dolly proved that even specialized cells like liver cells or skin cells contain all the DNA information necessary to create a complete animal. What type of specialized cell was Dolly cloned from? And I'll give you 2 huge clues. Dolly was named after Dolly Parton.
I'm thinking of like Jurassic Park, obviously when they had the mosquito. So I think in Jurassic Park they used a toad's DNA, right? But I don't know if that's the same.
Yeah, then you got dino DNA. I think he said there's 2 huge clues, and Dolly
But
Parton.
he only said Dolly Parton.
Right, because she has 2 huge clues.
That's true.
Yeah, just right in front of her, and I'm thinking of them. I think these might be
Mammary
memory
cells?
That's what I was thinking for sure.
Matt does have a great memory for those things.
Yeah, Matt has a great memory for mammary. That's right. Yeah, we can go mammary cells. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys are exactly correct. She was cloned from a mammary cell.
Nice. I had no idea about that. Look at that.
Memory for Mammary is also a great team name.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Question 2. What 8-time Oscar nominee played a cameo role as a gutless man forced into a box with scorpions in a 1991 Steven Spielberg movie that also included cameos by David Crosby, Jimmy Buffett, Carrie Fisher, George Lucas, and Phil Collins?
All right, we got all of that there. That's a lot of cameos, Neal. Are you pretty familiar with this one?
Yeah, I definitely. This fact that Cole is saying is one of my favorite little movie facts about Spielberg movies. So I'm curious, like, what are you guys thinking? Because I have like a lot of flavor text I can give in here, but
I'm trying to figure out the Spielberg movie from '91. Is that? He didn't do Hook, did he?
It is Hook. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, George Lucas and Carrie Fisher are in a shot where they're kissing each other in one shot. Phil Collins plays a detective. This cameo is one of my favorite trivia facts because you wouldn't really recognize it, especially as a kid and when you're older. But
there's a lot of makeup, right?
A lot of makeup. So there's a bearded pirate that gets thrown into a scorpion-infested box, and it's Glenn Close.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're gonna go with Glenn Close.
Yep, it is Glenn Close. That is one of my favorite little bizarre cameo roles ever.
It's so good. It's really good. And my favorite facts about Hook and also Glenn Close here, I'll give them very quickly, both of them. Michael Jackson wanted to play Peter Pan in Hook, and Spielberg had to tell him no. He kept like bugging him about it. He's like, I want to play Peter Pan. So he told him no. The other part is Glenn Close, she's been nominated 8 times, like forever. Everyone always wants her to win an Oscar. So on Broadway, she did Sunset Boulevard, the musical, and she's for years has been trying to do a film version of Sunset Boulevard that she stars in, hoping that musical will win her an Oscar because, as everyone knows, or if you've seen the movie, the storyline of Sunset Boulevard is an aging film star who is no longer relevant, is trying to do something to become relevant again. And what's funny about that is the revival of Sunset Boulevard, which is like the best thing on Broadway right now with Nicole Scherzinger. They're probably going to film a version of the stage show of that version with Nicole Scherzinger, and Glenn Close will not have a film version of it. And so she's getting usurped by someone younger than her. Anyway, it's just kind of a funny
So
thing.
it's the substance, basically.
Substance
right?
too.
It's substance, yeah.
Because Glenn Close is, I think, the most nominations without an Oscar.
I think so. She's probably first, and then probably like Amy Adams might be next because she gets constantly nominated.
Yeah, that's a lot of times to get snubbed. Okay, you guys ready for question 3?
Yep.
An opposable digit refers to a digit like a thumb or toe placed opposite the other digits of the same hand or foot, enabling grasping and manipulation. How many opposable digits does a koala have?
Now, Andrew, you're using your hands here trying to count. You must know a lot about koalas.
Yeah. Cole, are you asking for like the number of like for example, for us, we would have like, 2 opposable thumbs and then 4 fingers. Are you asking for like just the number of opposable?
How many thumbs?
Okay.
Yeah, how many thumbs? Like collectively, all appendages.
Okay. I mean, my initial thought was
Humans have 2.
My initial thought was just 4, like on the thumbs and the hand, or the hands and the feet. But
I think they have a thumb per appendage for sure.
But how does this relate to their chlamydia?
Then? Yeah.
I don't know if it relates to their chlamydia at all, Neal.
Okay.
It is a problem, but it's unrelated.
It is a rampant
opposable
problem.
digits less of a problem. It's more of a feature.
It's a feature. So are you saying 4 then, Andrew, or are you thinking 5?
No, I was.
Well, why would they have a 5th one?
He made a
5 was
joke.
just a joke for the guys, the guy koalas, male koalas. But
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it. See, we're going from mammaries to extra thumbs here. I got it.
But yeah, I just thought one on each hand, one on each foot.
Okay. I mean, do you feel good with that, Matt?
I think so. I can't see how you could have more than 4 with only 4 limbs, but unless they have something on
like unless
tail
they have like
or
pinky,
something,
also like opposable pinkies or something, and they got like 3 in the middle.
They do climb quite a bit and like grab things. So I don't know if they have like that extra little claw that puts them over the top, but maybe 4 is the safe answer to go.
Yeah, let's lock in 4.
You're locking in with 4? All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, no points here. The answer is 6.
Ooh.
Wow.
What?
If you look at koala feet are wild. They've got 2 thumbs on each of their hands, and then they got a thumb on a foot.
2 thumbs on each. That's crazy.
I gotta look at one now.
Yeah, we're all Googling.
It's a wild looking foot.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Antonio
almost
Alfonseca's.
It almost looks like if a kid drew like a kangaroo, and then it's weird.
Forgot how many fingers it has, and you just kept going.
But no, like if they drew a face of a kangaroo,
another one.
Okay. Yeah.
And then their feet are weird too. They got fused digits, so they have I think they have 5 digits on their feet, but 2 of them are stuck together.
Wow.
As Neal knows, all feet are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one. All right. Question 4. July 4th, 2025 marks not just America's 249th birthday, but also the 101st birthday of what royally delicious dish invented in Tijuana, Mexico? I like mine with chicken.
Brings it back to 1924. Remember it well.
I'm trying to, not Paloma. It's chicken, so it's food.
I have an idea.
What are you thinking?
Andrew, what do you think? You got any ideas?
Now I'm trying to think of like something de pollo, or like you said it was a royal dish. Like I'm thinking royale with cheese, but like that's not it. So I don't know.
And created in Tijuana, it's probably like a I would guess a touristy or something. You know what I mean? That's such a
taquito.
What do you think, Jeff? You got an idea?
I think it's a type of ensalada, my friends.
What is an ensalada?
Like a taco salad?
It is a salad. A Caesar salad.
That invented in Mexico. Wow. That makes sense. Caesar salad. Yeah. Okay. I guess he was a royal of some sort.
He was an emperor. That's pretty royal.
Is that royal? Yeah, I guess so. Thumbs up, I suppose, from Jeff. Yeah, what do you think, Andrew?
I like mine with chicken too, so I think he's right there. That's a good call.
Yeah, the koala thumbs up. We'll do 4 thumbs up.
There you go. All right, well, we'll go Caesar salad.
Caesar salad is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Good work.
Good job,
Caesar salad
Jeff.
is technically Mexican food.
I do love Mexican food.
Mexican food is the
that
best
true.
food. Just like a Hawaiian pizza is Canadian, and I think Swiss cheese is invented in America.
It all makes sense.
I was to say I agree. Mexican food's the best food, but then I remembered literally like all of the other foods, like Thai, Indian, Japanese food.
Yeah. Why just choose one? Good point, Jeff. Have it all.
All right, question 5. Highbrow, lowbrow, and well-rounded are all terms that originate from what pseudoscience that was founded by a German physician in 1796? The whole thing was more of a speed bump on the road to understanding the brain than anything.
I think this is a very problematic science if I'm thinking the correct thing.
I don't know. My thought was like lobotomy.
What's the study of like the skull size and
that where you put your they have that drawing where you like put your hands and you massage the skull. You talking about?
No, it's like they based intelligence based on like the shape of your skull.
Are you talking about like social Darwinism?
Something like that. I forget the name of it. That's the problem, obviously. Highbrow, lowbrow, meaning like if you have a high brow line, you're more intelligent versus lowbrow, meaning that the slope of your brow indicates less intelligence. It was like problematic, obviously, because of genetics and but I don't remember the name of it, and I think I'm right.
Yeah, no, it's pseudoscience. You're right. My thought was not right, but I like where you're going.
I've seen, I don't know who I knew who had one of these, but I've definitely seen it where like there was like a parts of the skull and it's like this is intelligence and this is where the ability to regulate poop comes from. I don't know. And I thought it said phrenology on it.
That's it. That's the word.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's that drawing of all the different parts of your brain and your skull, and then they have those porcelain heads that have all like them dotted out. Phrenology, I think. But yeah, is that what you're thinking, Matt?
Yes, that is what it is.
Okay, so we lock in phrenology then.
Absolutely.
All right. Points awarded. Phrenology is the answer.
Nice work, guys.
Nice, good teamwork there. And speaking of teamwork, we're 4 of 5, so we got 40 points. Hope everyone at home is doing well. Maybe someone is beating us out here with the perfect score, but yeah, 40 points.
I hope you liked my new game of describe a pseudoscience badly, and then you guys figure out what I'm talking about.
You nailed it pretty much. You got all of it. It was like they thought there was little muscles in your brain that changed the size of your skull in certain areas, and
that was not
they
true.
were really not right.
Yeah.
I really wish there was like time travel just to like take doctors from like medieval times and just do something very rudimentary here and just have them blow their minds, you know.
But they're putting leeches on people's it's like, you don't have to do this. Like, get out of here, you quack.
I've got great news for you guys, because there are a lot of people right now who could use good health and science education. So
Yeah, that's
true.
fair.
Very true.
Including our Secretary of Health and Human Services.
As Jeff says this with a plague mask on. Yeah, the brainworm, yeah.
I prefer to think of him as the baby bear carcass guy, but
Or the whale head guy. All right. Question 6. Donner Party of 87. On April 15th.
I'm hungry.
On April 15th, 1846, the ill-fated Donner Party departed Springfield, Illinois, in hopes of reaching California. What soon-to-be American First Lady was present at their departure, waving them off and wishing them well before everyone froze, went blind, and started eating each other?
All right, so
let's work back from Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln was what, 1861?
Yeah, he took office in 61. He was elected in 1860. And he was an Illinois state representative.
That would make sense.
And they took off from Springfield. So.
So that was a decade earlier, 14, more than a decade earlier?
14 years before.
So Mrs. Lincoln, what's her name?
Mary Todd.
Mary Todd, yeah.
Sally Field.
Why Sally Field? She played
Mary Todd, yeah.
In what?
In Lincoln.
In the 2012 one?
Yeah.
I still need to see that.
Oscar nominated. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, I guess, are you guys good with Mary Todd Lincoln? I can't think of another good answer.
Well,
I
the
couldn't
president
name it.
before that, James Buchanan, was famously a bachelor.
Right.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So there was no Mrs. Buchanan.
He was the Pedro Pascal of his time.
He was. Except he sucked in many ways, and Pedro Pascal is a gift. So
That's
Everyone
true.
loves Pedro Pascal. That's true.
it's hard not to right now.
He was great in Fantastic Four, I assume. It hasn't
We'll
come
know
out
when
yet.
this, hopefully he was by the time this releases. Andrew, what do you think? Are you good with Mary Todd Lincoln?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
All right.
All right, yeah, Mary Todd Lincoln. And actually, like, Abe Lincoln was supposed to be and had signed up for the Donner Party, and Mary Todd talked him out of going.
Oh,
Wow.
sliding
History could have been a
doors.
little different.
Yeah. I would have put my money on Lincoln at that Donner Party, by the way. He's a great wrestler. He's going to...
Big dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a story that he was always clean shaven, and on the campaign trail, a little girl came up to him. She's like, "Oh, you would get voted in, or you would get more votes if you had a beard." And then he grew a beard because of the girl, and then that's why he had his beard. I don't know.
Wow.
That has to be the most like nonsense.
I know. I got to look it up to make
origin
sure it just
story of
wasn't
all
like a
time.
Facebook video. Like, did you know that Abraham Lincoln was fully shaven?
Did the Simpsons predict Abe Lincoln having a beard?
I'm gonna look this up. While
Yeah, did the Simpsons
I've
predict
actually heard the same thing, and I don't know
150
where,
years
but
later?
yeah, there's got to be something to it.
Oh, yes, it's true. Grace Greenwood Billings, née Bedell, was an American woman notable as a person whose correspondence at the age of 11 encouraged Republican Party nominee and future President Abraham Lincoln to grow a beard.
Interesting.
There you go, Grace Greenwood Billings.
Look, some of us have grown beards to impress people, okay? It's not a big deal.
I've grown mine out of laziness. All right. All right. Question 7. Used for everything from doing the dishes and showering to filtering the water intakes on World War II battleships, the loofah is a pretty versatile thing. Though it may have many similar uses to a sponge, it comes from a very different source. What living thing does a loofah come from?
I saw a video of this, and people were like, it really freaks me out that a loofah is basically a living thing and that we use this.
Yeah, I saw a video too. I know exactly which video you're talking about, but I can't remember.
I
It's like
assume you mean the like not like the nylon ones they sell that are like
Yeah.
made
The
out of
ones that are at the
clearly
dollar
like plastic.
store. The teal and pink ones that are hanging inside the
Yeah,
the
your
Walgreens.
actual, the brown ones that you get at the fancy part of Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you know this at all? Are you familiar with loofahs?
You know, when my wife told me not to use one because they were disgusting, I just kind of like stopped thinking about them. So I'm no help. I wish I would have saw that video though, and would have been nice to see the video about the girl who helped Lincoln grow the beard as well.
I know. I think Matt and I are on the same TikTok algorithm, apparently.
Probably.
Man, so what? It's got to be some sort of like sea plant, I would assume, right? Like some sort of coral.
Yeah, I think it's a sea anemone. I think that's what those are called.
A sea anemone?
Yeah, isn't that those little like they're like little almost like coconut looking.
Yeah, it's like from Finding
Oh.
Nemo.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if I trust if you think that's the name for it, I have no idea. I just think it is in the sea, though. But we can go with that if you want.
I tend to agree with Neal on this one though. So there's a little split vote here because I do think it is the kid from The Walking Dead.
Oh, it is coral.
Yeah.
Coral.
Yeah, like
Coral?
sea sponge or dried coral.
So
Okay.
We'll see.
I will agree with Jeff because I just said a word and I don't know if it was right.
Are you okay with coral, Andrew?
For sure. Yeah, it's better than
All
what
right.
I had.
Let's go for it.
You're going coral?
Yeah.
All right. It actually comes from a gourd.
Oh,
Gourd.
Oh my gourd.
Gourd.
Really?
Gourd.
Yeah, it looks like a big long zucchini, and you pull the skin off and you dry it, and that's the inside.
No way.
Zucchini. That's what it looked like. Now I'm seeing it.
I like gourd. Makes me think it's Goofy's praying. Gourd.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I hear when I hear gourd. Yeah, maybe that was the video we saw, Matt. Was a gourd.
I think so. I just know that I'm guarantee we saw the same video.
I know we did. I know we did.
All right. Question 8. Sorry. On March 24th, 2001, Randy Johnson threw a fastball estimated around 100 miles per hour that connected with a pigeon, resulting in a puff of feathers like a cartoon pillow fight in a very confused stadium full of people. What was the official 2-word call on that pitch? And bonus points if you can tell me who was batting.
The 2-word call, like what the announcer said?
What the official umpire's call on the pitch.
Oh, okay. I've seen the gif of this bird blowing up so many times.
Yep.
I think it's
Did he strike out?
no, it's not I think it's
Would it be dead ball?
It was a dead bird.
Yeah, right. No, that's kind of what I was thinking.
It's got to be like a
A
interference.
dead ball kind of makes sense.
Dead ball would make sense.
2 words.
Because 2001 I think it was against he would have been on the Diamondbacks at the time.
Right. That was after they won the World Series.
This would have been spring training though, so they could have played anybody. For some reason, I think Craig Biggio was at bat. If not, I just really like Craig Biggio, so I think that would be our guess.
That would be wild. If,
I do like Craig Biggio as well.
Hey, I'm kind of picturing him. I feel like it was.
Yeah, those sweet old Astros unis.
Yeah, I think it was a left-handed batter too, because you could see he's in the batter's box, because Randy Johnson pitches left-handed, so you can see the ball coming across. I think let's go dead ball and Craig Biggio.
All right. So the official call on the pitch is no pitch.
No pitch. Okay.
And do you guys want a clue for you're wrong on the batter. You want a clue for the batter?
Yeah.
Sure.
And the guy who is batting, his nephew is currently the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals.
So
Murray?
Kyler Murray's uncle. Is it
what's
Eddie
his
Murray?
name? Eddie Murray, yeah.
Calvin Murray.
Calvin
Murray, wow.
I would have never pulled that name because I didn't know he existed.
One of the biggest highlights of his career was getting hit with a bunch of feathers.
Interesting.
Good.
Yeah,
question.
no pitches used. It's used for stuff like that. If something ridiculous happens, if there's like fan interference or you explode a bird.
Things that can happen.
That's the caveat at the end, and all other such occurrences covered.
I don't think there's ever been a streaker who has run through the pitch and gotten hit with a full pitch.
That gif I would not want to see. Well, I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be on your way to a full count because there's 3 balls.
Yeah.
Well, I know in Oscars history, there's the famous moment when David Niven is presenting and a naked streaker, runs across the stage, and it'd be funny, like if the Oscars had Randy Johnson there, just in case a streaker runs by, or if Will Smith's going to slap someone, he just whips a ball at him at 100 miles an hour.
Pelt him.
Yeah, just pelt him.
Well,
Teach him a
he's
lesson.
a photographer now, so he could just take pictures of the action too.
How crazy is that? It's Randy Johnson and Ken Griffey Jr., 2 of the best players of all time, are like really good sports photographers now.
Yeah.
He gets
Randy
really good
Johnson's
angles.
his logo for his photography company is a dead bird, I think.
Oh, that's great.
No pitch
I
production.
think it is. Yeah. All right. Question 9. We'll do a hometown question here. The Great Chicago Fire burned from October 8th to the 10th in 1871, killing around 300 people and leaving around 100,000 people without homes. By death toll, that makes it Chicago's second most deadly disaster. What 1915 event is Chicago's most deadly disaster that more than doubles the body count of the fire?
Hold on, I have to show this again. This is the
Yeah,
logo.
I was just looking at it. It's crazy.
That's wild.
If you hear me laughing a minute ago and tried to contain it, it's very
It's
difficult.
this bird with X's on his eyes upside down. That's crazy. What are we talking about? The second deadliest?
Second deadliest thing in Chicago. Now, I don't know what Andrew thinks here, but I believe, I I could be really wrong here. I'm going from my knowledge of Twilight and Edward Cullen, because Edward Cullen, if I remember,
he was there.
I believe the
was
reason
alive.
I believe the reason Edward Cullen died and became a vampire was he had the Spanish flu in Chicago and was dying, and then became Edward Cullen. So he'd been alive for whatever it was, 80 years or 90 years or whatever before the movie. So didn't the Spanish flu hit Chicago like really, really bad, like in like 1915?
The
did,
timeline
but
adds up, and if
but
you know
I
this
think
through
you're
Twilight,
4 years off.
Oh, was it
So I was
earlier?
pretty sure it was 1919 when the Spanish flu
Oh, yeah. Okay.
came around.
Okay.
But there was a
Maybe it was the Jardinera flu.
but there was a really bad ship disaster where like a ship rolled over in like Lake Michigan and killed a bunch of people.
Like a kayak, it rolled over?
No, like a kayak, it rolled over, but it was like a passenger ship, like a little cruise ship, and it like rolled over, and like almost everybody died.
Interesting. Okay. Andrew, what are you thinking after hearing those two? Maybe Jeff's right. I didn't know there was a big ship disaster. If Leo wasn't on it, I don't know about it.
Yeah, my Chicago trivia is not great. So,
well, and I think the Spanish flu wasn't like only in Chicago, so it'd be like I mean, I get where the question would come from, but I think if it's a specific disaster, that's kind of easier to tally.
Yeah.
that's fair.
I like Jeff's answer. If you guys are okay with it, we'll say, I guess, without having to be more specific, a ship disaster. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It was the SS Eastland. It basically got loaded up with passengers and then turned upside down, and no one could get out.
No.
Wow, that's rough. Wow.
844
I don't get on
people.
boats.
Wow.
Jeez.
Couldn't be me.
I've never. It's so weird because you'd think it being in Chicago they would like talk about it more or like in tours and stuff, but I've never heard of that before, and we go on tours all the time.
Yeah, you guys did the what's that called?
Architecture tour?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's not exactly architecture, right?
Well, yeah,
This is where the boat was.
but they talked about the Chicago fire during the architecture tour.
yeah, because it affected the buildings.
But if I was given that tour, I would have said, here's Chicago fire site where it's rumored, blah, 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 killed this many people. But did you know in 1915, the second biggest disaster was
SS
right on the
Eastland.
water here?
Yeah, the SS Eastland.
And we could roll over at any moment after you drink your Malort.
Maybe that's why they don't talk about it. Maybe they don't want to bring up a ship disaster on a boat.
If I have to drink Malort on a ship taking a tour, I want to learn about the Eastland.
I'll have that arranged.
Okay.
You know, I've always thought, like, if I was a flight attendant, if it was my last day and it was like, you know, you're about to land, be like, well, one way or another, we'll be on the ground shortly.
Yeah, people love hearing
As long as
that.
Nathan Fielder's flying the plane, you'll be on the ground.
That's
No
right.
problem.
That's right.
Oh yeah, very good pilot. He's been on all the shows lately.
All right. Question 10. Don't judge a book by its cover, even if it's written for the youths. What famous actor wrote and illustrated the children's books A Chocolate Mousse for Dinner, The King Who Reigned, The King's Trousers, A Little Pigeon Toad, and more?
The youths is hanging me up here. I know there's a famous movie quote. Someone calls people the youths. I can't remember. It's like killing me. Do you guys have any idea on that?
You also shaking your fist?
I can only think
youths.
of Street Youths from New Girl, but I don't think that's the angle here.
No, I don't think it is either. And I feel maybe I'm completely like off on what I'm thinking is a clue here from Cole. But
Is it from My Cousin Vinny? Is that the quote?
it might. Or, yeah, it's man. Youths.
Youths, guys.
Oh man, that's wait. Who said My Cousin Vinny?
I did.
Yeah, I think that is from My Cousin Vinny. Oh man, I think we're onto something here. Youths. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, that's that whole scene. Youths, and that's the judge says it, right?
Yeah,
That's,
we actually just had him in a picture round in my trivia Maryland. It was Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn. Yeah, Fred Gwynn. Yeah. The Herman Munster. Yeah. Do you
He
want
was
to go?
Herman Munster? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's Herman Munster. Yeah, if you're good with going, then I'm pretty sure that's got to be it. I mean, he had to have written those books. Andrew, what do you think?
Sounds good to me. My kid hasn't gotten to those yet, but one day maybe.
Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn is right.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job, guys. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
That was a pretty good poll. I tried
Good
to
teamwork.
give you the
I love
sneaky
my cousin Vinny.
judge. Don't judge a book by its cover, and hopefully you got the judge. Yeah.
Oh, it was a good clue. We got it off the youths, but I didn't even think about the don't judge a book by its cover. That was great, great question writing there, Cole. So after the first round, everyone listening at home, we hope you're enjoying playing along. We got 7 out of 10, so we got 70 points right now, which is pretty respectable. Some great questions from Cole there, and we'll continue playing, see how the score goes up. Before we continue, just want to mention Patreon. If you'd like to go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast, you can join Cole and Andrew in supporting the show. We have so much content going on over there as far as weekly bonuses are concerned, crop drops, all that good stuff. Really, the audio content is king with hours and hours of content for as little as a cup of coffee a month, $5 a month, get all those audio bonuses. And for as little as $1 a month, get rid of all the ads, including these ones. So we're happy to provide all that for you. If you'd like to get all that good stuff, please go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there's one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
All right, Cole, we are ready to continue.
So let's start the second half of the game here. Question 11. So between season 1 and season 2 of Gilligan's Island, it went from black and white to full color. And along with that change, the theme song was re-recorded and the opening credits were reshot to give first billing to all 7 main characters as opposed to just 5 in the first season. What order are the castaways mentioned in the song?
In the second version?
Yes, in the one that names all 7.
Okay. Well, the last two are it's the Professor and Mary Ann is the part that's added.
Correct.
That's the end, right?
Professor and
Because it
Mary
used
Ann.
to be the rest, right? Like, and the rest.
All right, so we got
And it was just
Professor
those
and Mary
two?
Ann. I'll put at the end here on our notepad.
I'm pretty sure it goes from so it's sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a faithful ship, right?
Okay.
Da-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-dum, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know
Andrew,
it
have you ever
goes.
seen Gilligan's Island?
It's I
I'm
know it's
sorry,
the
no, I've never seen
millionaire
it.
and his wife, the movie star.
It's a movie
The
star.
Professor and Mary Ann. So that's those 5.
All right, so we got movie star, Professor, Mary Ann is at the end, right?
I thought it was a movie star and his wife.
No, the millionaire and his wife.
Oh,
Oh,
then
I
it's a
love
movie
it.
star.
So you're saying, so right now what we got is we got something, millionaire
Well,
and
it's
his
either
wife.
Gilligan or the skipper. We just need to figure out what
Isn't
that
it
order
and the
is.
skipper too?
Gilligan and the Skipper too, right?
Yeah, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the Professor and Mary Ann.
So Gilligan, skipper, millionaires and his wife, movie star, Professor, and Mary Ann.
Thurston Howell the Third.
So Gilligan, makes sense. Gilligan's name's in the title. So Gilligan, skipper, millionaire and his wife, movie star, Professor, and Mary Ann. Is that what we're going with?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys nailed it. That's the exact order.
Watched a lot of TV Land as a kid.
Oh,
My
yeah.
youth was
Gilligan's
showing that.
Island it.
Have you ever seen
Yes.
Gilligan's Island?
He
I
said
barely.
no.
I mean, I know it's a show. I couldn't told you any of those names besides Gilligan, probably.
The next time you stay home sick, just watch it all day. It is the greatest.
Yeah, tell us if you're Team Movie Star or Team Marianne.
All right.
We almost made this radio to find a home or whatever, and then Gilligan like spills water all over. He's like, oh, geez, we're stuck on the island again.
I mean, the real thirst trap is the professor. Let's be honest.
What were you going to say, Cole?
I was going to say, can you guys, if you want the bonus points in the outro credits, they name the only person who's in the song that never appears in the show.
Oh, I have no idea.
Wilson? I don't know.
They mention like the song closes with like Robinson Crusoe. It's as primitive as can be.
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, that's a good. Yeah, like you said, that's a.
Oh yeah, like Robinson Crusoe.
Right. What literary character is mentioned at the end of the song? That's good.
Never would have gotten there. I just like that the rest was two people. They couldn't name them. They said no, and the rest, it's just two people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
Apparently,
Tough
Bob Denver was the one who fought to get them included.
Oh, good for him.
He seems like he was a decent guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're named after a city, a lot of the times you're pretty decent. But I could be wrong. Don't check me on that.
I like Bryce Dallas Howard.
There you go.
She's probably cool.
All right. Question 12. Jeff might be important on this one. If I wanted to take on the completely realistic challenge of swimming from Russia to Azerbaijan, what body of water would I swim across?
So we're going east to west, right? From Russia to Azerbaijan. Which sea is it, Jeff? It's a sea, right?
It is.
Is it
Is it the Red Sea?
You might want to end up in Baku. Baku's a pretty cool city. Looks like.
Okay.
Never been, but
I have no idea. So I'm
Andrew, how's your sea knowledge?
Oh man, it's not good.
No.
it is technically the world's largest lake, if that helps.
No.
Like Titicaca.
Well, that's only in the Dolly Parton part of the
Lake Mammory, yeah. I have no idea. I don't know. What do you got, Jeff?
Well, think about literary. It might be a book in a series of tales about lions, witches, and wardrobes.
Caspian.
Oh, the Caspian Sea?
Caspian Sea.
Oh, wow. Okay. We'll trust Jeff. Caspian Sea.
It is the Caspian Sea.
Nice.
That's larger than Lake Superior?
Yes, by a lot.
Oh, sick.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
But it's
pretty big.
salt water and not fresh water. So,
All right. Question 13. So from 1920 to 1933, the sale of alcohol was prohibited in the U.S. The Pabst Brewing Company changed their name to the Pabst Corporation and sought out new ways to make money utilizing the infrastructure they already had. From selling Pablo, a non-alcoholic beer alternative they called the Happy Hoppy drink, to leasing unused brewery space to Harley-Davidson, they diversified a bit. But with over 8 million pounds sold during Prohibition, Pabst was one of their most successful products. What was Pabst?
Oh, interesting. I mean, 8, and you said it was how many pounds sold?
8 million.
8 million. I mean, we're talking about a alcohol producer. Do you think, with the hops or what, maybe it was like bread, like they had all that yeast from the beer and so they made bread?
I think in well, Andrew, do you have any idea?
Well, I was thinking like another beverage. So like I know Sprecker's root beer in Milwaukee, they had to pivot. They were only brewing beer, and then they switched to brewing like root beer and other sodas because of like Prohibition and other things. So initially I thought that, but when it was pounds, it made me think of like not a liquid. So the only other thing I was thinking was like a pretzel, like a bar snack.
Oh,
that would make sense. I think in the Midwest, when we're looking at pounds of things, could be looking at cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
I feel like I've heard this before, that they produced cheese during that period of time. I don't know if the cheese won a blue ribbon, but I also know that their beer did not win a blue ribbon. I just say that.
And that's also just a made up story. Yeah.
So they could be a blue ribbon cheese.
I like that. If you're going to ferment drinks, then you move on to fermented foods.
Yeah, cheese. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. It's Wisconsin, so makes sense.
Yeah, it was processed cheese. They were, at the time, Velveeta's biggest competitor.
Wow. That's cool.
Cool.
And then they sold their recipe to Kraft, who destroyed it and stopped producing Pabst forever.
Oh wow, they
sad.
bought it to destroy it, man. That's rough.
That's literally what every company does on its way to trying to be a
Venture
monopoly.
capitalism.
That's what Seth Rogen did to Martin Scorsese on the studio.
All right, question 14. Human blood is red because of the iron contained in hemoglobin. Octopus blood is blue because of the copper contained in hemocyanin. Plants, algae, and cyanobacteria all appear green because of chlorophyll. What elemental metal is at the center of chlorophyll molecules and is responsible for that green color?
More like borophyll.
Oh, I wanted to say it.
So good.
Yeah, I have no idea on this one. I mean, I'm more like Billy Madison in that movie. I have my shoe off, not listening. So anyone?
We just need to name a metal, right? That's what we're looking at.
I think so. Yeah, Jeff, metals.
I was confident coming into tonight, you guys, and I feel like Cole's just hitting everything that I am not great at.
Yeah. I did that all on purpose.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, you watched the tape, you got it.
I have no idea. Jeff, do you have any answer for us to go with?
For some reason, I think it's magnesium.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. If everyone else is, I have no idea.
I mean, I'm not going to argue. I barely know any of the metals.
Yeah,
Tin?
We'll go magnesium, I guess.
Did you actually know that, or was that a guess? Because yes, magnesium is right.
Wow.
It was a educated guess.
Well, that's impressive. I just learned that one.
This is a great Jeff game. So
Yeah, it
far.
really is.
All right, question 15. Having been introduced in 1894, Bibendum is one of the world's oldest trademark company mascots still in use today. He's rolled through quite a few design changes over the last 131 years, but Bibendum is still bouncing around in ads all over the world and maybe handing out some dinner recommendations. What is Bibendum more commonly known as?
The Bendum.
I've got a pretty solid guess on this.
Jeff might know.
How do you spell it?
Bibendum, I think.
D-U-M, but yeah, Bibendum.
Is Bibendum, is that the name of the Michelin Man? Or I know that's always a hard name to remember.
Oh,
you think?
that could be it.
Because Cole had bouncing around.
And he rolled through many different changes over the years.
And dinner.
I was going to
Yes,
guess
dinner
it was
recommendations.
the old man who used to tell you to buy Encore in the frozen section.
What about the Gorton's Fisherman?
Oh, well, I trust him more than I trust the Michelin Man, to be honest.
I like Michelin Man because now it makes sense with all the clues, right? Bouncing, dinner, Michelin star, etc. If you guys are good with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is the Michelin Man.
Bibendum. Wow, what an interesting name there.
And it is funny because when you have a fancy restaurant that gets a Michelin star, like the guy in the Michelin Man costume is there when they present it to you, so you can find hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can find hilarious pictures of like Gordon Ramsay shaking hands with the giant stack of tires.
I'm never gonna win a Michelin star, but I've never wanted to more right in this moment.
Yeah.
Great.
So after 5, we're batting perfect the second round. A lot of that is thanks to Jeff with Caspian Sea and knowing the
I don't know
Gilligan's
what
Island
you're talking about. This is a team game.
theme song. No, it is a team game. So Too Baby, Too Tired, adding 50 points to our total. And that means we're at 120 points. So we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, doing great. All right. Okay, question 16. Sorry, Neal, but I will die on the hill of Wayne's World is the greatest romantic comedy of all time.
Ooh, like it.
When Wayne first sees Cassandra, she's playing bass and singing with her band at the Gasworks. What is the name of Cassandra's band? They can really wail.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite fake bands of all time. I definitely know this one. I don't know if you guys
Did Wayne's World make your rom-com book?
It didn't. It was on. I had a list of a lot of them that I wouldn't have gotten approved, but it does have a great love story in it.
They were never going to put it in there, but it is interesting.
Not only that, it had the Berwyn Spire. So
Had the Berwyn Spire.
Hometown Boys. Andrew, you know this one? You've never seen Wayne's World, right?
For sure. You're
Oh,
right.
Andrew. Yeah. Can you watch Wayne's World this week when you're not on baby duty? Let us know what you think.
Yeah, I'll do a picture-in-picture Gilligan's Island and Wayne's World, and we'll figure it out.
There you go.
The audio syncs up if you watch them together.
All right.
I don't know if you knew that.
It's so good, Wayne's World, and I know Tia Carrera. I just saw an interview with her.
I haven't watched it in like 10 years.
Yeah, it's really
fun.
fun.
Is it still that good?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Tia Carrera still has the red dress, and she said she still fits in it, which is awesome. And because that was however many years ago.
I don't fit in stuff I bought 5 years ago.
But yeah, it's one of my favorite band names of all time. Not even fake band names, but I'm 100% Crucial Taunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it is Crucial Taunt.
That's a very angsty early 90s band name.
Oh, it's great.
It is very great. 90s metal cheese. How about a bonus Wayne's World question? Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah,
love it
for sure.
He's like, bring it on. Can't wait.
Edutainment.
All right. We all know that Benjamin is no one's friend. But if Benjamin were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would he be?
Oh my God! Quote to my worst part of movie knowledge. Hold on, let me think. If Benjamin was an ice cream flavor, he'd pralines and right. I think
it is pralines and.
I'm glad that came back to me.
Episode title. All right, you did it.
Yeah, pralines. Ed O'Neill is so good in that movie, running the donut shop. I mean, Foxy Lady and I Like to Play. I mean, they're just so good. Andrew has no idea what we're talking about, but it's great.
Yeah, seriously, Andrew, you have to watch Wayne's World.
It's so funny because everyone I work with, I'm the youngest one on my team by like 14 years, so they're all quoting like Strange Brew and stuff and just movies from like the 80s and 90s I've never even heard of, and it's great. I fit in so well there.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Strange Brew is amazing.
Strange Brew is really good. You should watch Wayne's World, though, and then just start quoting it at work to see if they notice and be like, a gun rack. I mean, there's so many good quotes, but that'd be great.
All right. You got it.
All right. Question, what are we on, 17? 17.
Yep.
All right, 17. It might sound like the wrong way, but it's the same in the end. At room temperature, dry ice or frozen carbon dioxide transitions from the solid state to the gas state, skipping over that pesky wet step in the middle. Frozen water and snow can also transition directly from solid to gas without becoming liquid under the right conditions. What is this phase transition called?
Oh, I used to know this, back in my going to school days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff, I assume you know it.
As
a science,
fairly confident.
As a science man, a man of science.
I don't know if I'm a man of science. I'm definitely more a man of science than, I'm not going to keep ragging on him. It's fine. He knows, though.
Ken? He's not here. Leave him alone.
No, I was going to make fun of RFK for saying that he knows how to read scientific literature. Pretty sure, though.
What do you think it is, Jeff?
Well, I think it'd be more fun if I just gave you hints. So,
sounds super fun. Give us some hints.
Okay, this phase change would not practice Santeria.
Oh,
is it sublimation?
Yeah,
sublimation.
Neal, I like it. I think the right answer is what I got.
Yeah.
Yep, it is sublimation.
That's awesome.
I've read that word. I didn't know what it meant, but now I do.
Now you've said it out loud too. Good for you, Neal. We're making progress.
Yeah, because when the actual transition, it's something doesn't sublimate, it sublimes.
Ooh.
So I tried to stick that wrong way, and it's the same in the end clue in there for you.
So
Didn't
you're
get
good
it,
with the
but we
clues.
Look, I mean, of 8 years of doing time on this podcast, Neal's eventually going to learn a science.
At one time, the last episode ever, I will learn one science thing, and then we're going off the air.
I mean, we are, rolling on up to summertime, and the living's easy.
He'll just Neal will get a science question right, and balloons will come out. We don't know where. just be a party at the sweat lodge.
Of course, they're all deflated because we thought he would learn something a long time ago.
5 years ago.
Little one of those
the
kids like slide whistle things.
The person that's supposed to jump out of the cake is long died.
That's why it stinks so much in the sweat lodge. There's a dead body. Someone's just decaying.
Oh, what a shame. All right, next question.
All right. Question 18. So the Soprano household was always tragically short on gabagool. If I wanted to go to the store and buy gabagool, what would the package actually be labeled?
I know you in episode like 160 something, I feel like there was a question about this because someone had the emoji that talked about this, and I cannot remember what that's called.
What is a gabagool?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's some kind of
something on a sandwich.
It's a ham. It's like a ham, or it's some kind of.
It is most definitely a processed meat.
Capicola?
What's the name
Capicola, is it?
Capicola.
Yeah, I think Andrew's right. It's got to be capicola, right?
It was an Italian meat, for sure.
I like
capicola
capicola
because it's not prosciutto.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like when you get an Italian at a sub place, there's always it's the ham, it's the capicola, the salami, but capicola sounds like capicola, gabagool. I don't know. Sounds right.
I like it. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that is exactly it. You guys are right.
All right.
Capicola.
See, Andrew, your wheelhouse for questions is about Italian meats.
That's right.
And questions that we answered 180 episodes ago. So that you're on top of that one.
Yeah. It was like right when iPhone dropped all the new emojis, you guys were talking about it, and someone brought up the gabagool.
Jeez, I have no memory of this place. Is that that's what we're doing here?
All right. Question 19. When used in baking, potassium bitartrate, a byproduct of winemaking, is used to stabilize egg whites and whipped creams, inhibits sugar from crystallizing, and adds additional rise to baked goods. What is potassium bitartrate better known as?
Is this on the British Bake Off show? Do you know this one, Neal?
Probably is. I'm just trying to think of potassium bitartrate.
Are you a baker, Andrew?
Yeah, I am sometimes. I don't know why like baking soda is coming to mind, but I feel like that could be way off. I have no idea.
Is this something that would be like widely sold under this name, Cole?
Yeah, you probably have it in your kitchen.
Okay, so we just don't know the scientific name. Okay. I don't know. Anyone got an idea?
I mean, stuff that you got your flour, you got your baking soda, you got your
What about like powdered sugar?
Powdered sugar, but I think that wouldn't have the potassium. I think we're looking at something salty. There's the what else? I used to have one time I had a whole cabinet full of spices and things for cooking, and I never looked in there.
Jeff, you bake stuff?
I do, and I think this is one of the things that I never really use, but I was very confused the first time I ran into it, and I think this is cream of tartar.
Oh, tartar sauce.
Ooh, that sounds great.
They've used that on Bake Off. Yeah, let's do cream of tartar. I like that.
Filet-O-fish.
Yeah, it is cream of tartar.
Oh,
nice.
Good job, Jeff.
Nice.
Jeff is
all
flexing.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, all right. Well, your 20th and final question is too much success? I don't think so. For 1 week in November of 1994, one actor/comedian/author was starring in the Nielsen ratings #1 television series, starring in the highest grossing movie at the box office, and had the New York Times best-selling book? Who was it?
I know this one.
I know this one for sure because I kicked his son's ass. So.
Oh, really?
I did.
His movie sons.
His movie sons, yeah. Do you know this one, Andrew?
Man, the only thing I can think about from 1994, I mean, Will Smith is like a name that's coming to mind, but I don't know.
Not a bad guess. Not bad. Have you have you watched any TV shows from 1994 that were huge?
Like Will and Grace, maybe, or like Friends.
I'll tell you what. I do follow. I don't really like Tim Allen that much as a person, but I do follow the advice of the title of his book when I'm at the gym.
Which is?
Don't stand
More
too close
power.
to a naked man.
That's right.
Oh, is that the name of the book?
That was the book from 94, I believe. Yeah.
I thought it was Flush It
Because I
Before the
remember they
Cops
were
Show Up.
promoting the heck out of
Was
it
that was
in
not it.
Andor around the time of Home Improvement. Correct? Am I on the right track, Neil?
Yeah. Home Improvement.
Now I understand what you said, Neil. It's, the Santa Claus. Santa Claus's child.
Yeah.
who you mop the floor with, which is funny because it's a play on words.
It was funny, and it turns out explaining the joke always improves the joke.
Yeah, we'll
You
say
guys get it.
we'll say Tim Allen officially.
Timothy Allen,
It is
fresh
Tim
out of
Allen.
jail.
Pure Michigan.
Pure Michigan. Good to know. And he's still on TV
He
for
is.
some reason. And you know what? People love him. People love
Some
him
people.
doing the same shtick for 25, 30, 40 years now.
Before we give the final score for you at home, just wanted to remind everyone about Patreon. You can join Cole and Andrew over at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast to get a ton of extra audio content and help support the show. Andrew, you've been listening to the show a very, very long time. You just referenced an old episode that helped us get to an answer. How do you like all the bonus content that we put over at Patreon?
It's great. Yeah. I actually haven't been listening to you guys for that long. I'm just going back through now, being like a real new-ish listener. But yeah, I love just kind of hearing the behind the scenes shenanigans and seeing what you guys are doing. It's a real treat for sure.
Awesome. And Cole, you're also a patron, which we appreciate. Are you overloaded with content, or is it like just the right amount?
I am flush with content.
I like that. That should be on our poster. Flushed with content.
No, it's great. I do like all the bonus stuff.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate you guys supporting the show. So, as we said, for as much as a cup of coffee from the conglomerate once a month, you can get all that bonus audio content and join Cole and Andrew in supporting the show. Just go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast and help support the show today.
A massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, especially these days. 8 different settings, adjustable intensity, plus it's heated, and it just feels so good. Yes, a massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, but when it can come with a car, suddenly it seems quite practical. The all-new 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan, packed with premium features like available massaging front seats, it only feels extravagant.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
New season, new chaos in college football.
Let's go! Big stage, big opportunity.
This Labor Day weekend, the wildness lives on ABC, ESPN, and the all-new ESPN app.
What a way to start!
Featuring top 10 teams like Clemson, Notre Dame, Alabama, and LSU, and Bill Belichick's debut at North Carolina.
It's so special when these teams collide.
Don't miss a lineup filled with electric matchups.
Welcome back to college football.
Kickoff week presented by Modelo. Labor Day weekend on ESPN and ABC. Also available to stream on the all-new ESPN app.
All right, we are back. We did some tabulating here after 20 questions for today's Pub Triviality game. Too Baby, Too Tired is going to end with 170 points. So let us know in the comments if you beat our score, if you tied us, or maybe if you just had fun and what questions you missed and which ones you thought you should have gotten. So 170 points for Too Baby Too Tired. Great showing today. Jeff helped us there on the second half quite a bit. Andrew, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, playing. Any shout outs or anything that you'd like to give before we let you go?
Yeah, just a shout out to the brewery I host at and coordinate trivia for, 2 Fathoms down here in Winona. Super grateful they let me talk to people and let them host at their brewery. And again, shout out to my wife for, well, now housing our second child, I suppose, and just being super gracious and
housing our second child is the best way to put that.
For sure.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today. And Cole, awesome game, great clues and all those questions. We had to pay attention to those clues, especially like the judge one and some of the other ones here that were great. But we love the game. Any shout outs you'd like to give before we let you go today?
Yeah. I'd like to shout out my wife who's been wrangling our animals. It was her birthday yesterday, and she's been keeping everything in line here while I'm hanging out with you guys.
Awesome. Well, tell her happy birthday.
The best birthday gift is for you to hang out with us. So
Yeah. And also, for her birthday yesterday, we went to the Chicago Anti-Cruelty Society and walked a dog. They, broke him out of jail for a couple hours, took him on a walk, gave him some treats. It's a very pleasant experience. If anybody could go and volunteer and help out a dog, you don't have to give them any money. You don't have to dedicate really any time more than what you want. Go help the pets that are in dog jail.
Yeah, I would second what Cole says. I did a video for Anti-Cruelty Society for their anniversary. They're really good people working over there. Great organization. Go help them out. If you go there, I don't know, maybe we'll have a Triviality bandana or something we'll put on one of the dogs, so that way you can have another member of your trivia team when you go hang out there. Matt, how you feeling? Are you feeling successful today?
I feel like I was very successful today. And I think we have one more other person to thank before we go as well, right?
That is true. We wouldn't be a success, if it wasn't for help from our friends. And some of our friends are at Airwave Media. You can go to airwavemedia.com to listen to a ton of different shows. We mention a bunch of them each week. But, if you want to learn about Napoleon, they have The Age of Napoleon. If you want to learn about Egypt, they have The History of Egypt. If you just want to question everything, be a little existential, they have a show called What If World. Not sure what it's about, but I'm assuming it's existential. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's on the Airwave Media Network, so definitely check it out. But for all of our friends at Airwave, thank you for your support. To all of our listeners, patrons and not, if you can support the show, great. If you can't, that's all right as well. Thank you to Cole and Andrew for joining us today, and for Ken, who isn't here, and Matt and Jeff, who were on today's game. My name is Neal, and we'll see you next week on another episode of Triviality.